Okay, so I have found bits and pieces together for this bit. So what I have used is some of this applique, and then some doily from the doily pack, and then this is an old trim I got from KS4U, which I just loved. Look at that. And then under there I've put a piece of that lace, which I got. Oh, my lace is overflowing. So that is the plan. Okay. And then this is also another piece of lace that was from my design team packet, but not this one, but a couple months back, I believe. And so it's what's left, so I thought I'll use it because I need some wider lace. And then under there is also a piece of that delicate lace, and then I got this one as well. I mean, these are great for cutting out or using as background. It's brilliant. And then under there I've also put another piece of doily there, just to give it a bit more dimension, and there's something under there, isn't it? Yeah, and then a bit more of this lace, just to do a bit of filler, just a bit of filler. As you can see, it's there as well. So I was just thinking, should I take this out? And then this is the piece, if you remember, I used for the back, that an extra bit that I use in the back here, and I thought that will make a great little pocket, don't you think? And yeah, so you can put some little things inside. So that I will have to just planning. And this is another piece of that dress that I bought. I just want to use something frilly, just to kind of blend in this corner to that corner. So I was going to put that there. Just got a little bit of frilly thing, and then this is a bit of that little hem that I cut off the dress. I just couldn't throw away. It's just so nice with a bit of silver thread. So I'm going to put that over there. So that is the little pocket there. All right, and then so yeah, I think that doily is better there, I think. And then I will fill out maybe a little bit of I will cut out a little bit of these flowers, maybe fill out here and there. So we'll see. So first let me put this on, and we'll see. First of all, I need to cut this out. That is that. I wish I could get some more of that. It's all gone now. Right, and then I'm going to cut off this little flower as well. So that's that. So I will now glue all this together. So that'll be the inside. So let's get that over there. So let's start on this side. You can never tell laces, doilies, which is right, which is wrong. This is right, I think. because this is the plainer side. So I will put all this on, and then I'll see what else needs doing. There'll be some stitching on, I suppose. Okay, and I'm back. So I have glued all these pieces down, and then what I got left is this little piece there. And do I want that piece? I'm thinking maybe I want something prettier because it's at the top, isn't it? Just like my lunch. Ah, that's quite nice. I want something scraggy. That looks quite scraggy. Yeah, let's get that one there. So I will put that one on there. This is the top. I'm starting to learn which is the top, which is the bottom. So, yeah, just while I was doing all that, I received a package from my dear friend Gail. She's a lovely, kind lady, and I'm yeah, I can't thank her enough. So this one, okay, so I'm just going to do the edges. This is going to be a little pocket, okay, and then I'll do it here. So that's that. So let's put it on here. It's going to be at that little corner. So there's going to be a little pocket. I thought that was quite cute. Make sure this is stuck down. And then, you know, that little bit of lace I got, I have gathered it, stitched it together, gathered it, and I also sew on that bow. So I'm going to stick that on there. So that is a little pretty piece. Going to glue that on, and then make sure I should stitch it on really. It's too late now. So I'm gonna make sure the glue don't go onto the back. So I'm putting my finger. Love that lace. Can't believe I paid so much money for that dress, just for that lace to cut out. I nearly kept it for myself to wear, but I thought I don't go anywhere, you know. It's a lovely, lovely, beautiful lace dress for going out. So now we got a little pocket. I like that. I really like that. Okay, so what I was going to do, wasn't I? Was there anything else that I need to do? So that is going to be there. Okay. Oh yes. Oh, there's time. There's time yet. Put something at the back. Yeah, I could stick that there. I was going to put some little bit of. Have I done any of that? Yeah, I've got some little flowers cut out. What was I going to do with it? Oh, mustn't lose that bling. We have to save all our little bling. So, maybe add one flower there. Where's that flower gone? My bunch of flower. There we go. Gotta put it so that it matches together. Right. So that can go there. That's what I did. So that can stay there. This little one can go like here. Just one more. So that is that bit there. Make sure it's not closed yet. So that's fine. So I was going to put one here somewhere. Let's see where I'm gonna stick. Oh, there's a couple there. I'll stick one there. And just stick one there. So kind of blend it out, isn't it? So now the interesting bit is doing this tie now, isn't it? Right, just gonna have a sip of my coffee, which is my kind of lunch. Right, where are you? So I got this piece there, and then this other piece. Which one is longer? Right, I want that bit here, because I love the bit where it's cut curve, and this one was indented. So this one will go here. I have to cut, I will cut a slit there, so for the ribbon to come through. Yeah, I think I like that. Now I need to go and stitch this now, so and then I'll be right back again. Okay, I'm going to stitch this on so that it's well secured, and that bit as well. So, okay, I have now sewn that on, and I have also sewn that on. What I've done also, I've added one of this beautiful trim, and I sewed it along there, so pocket is secure, everything is secure under there. Yeah, I'm happy with it. So, and obviously I need to, let me put the needle away. So I want to cover the stitch up and using this crochet trim. Okay, so I'm gonna do it this way. So that looks like the back. Right, here we go. So I'm gonna do it along there, and then it folds perfectly. Okay, and then it also hides some of that stitches. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I would put the glue on there. So can everybody see? That's the camera or the iPad on the overhead seems to move on its own. Right, try this. So let's glue this back on. Like I said, I always go through and make sure everything is secure when it's all finished. And if I need to put some stitches in something, I will. Sometimes the stitch is just for a bit of decorative purposes, and sometimes it's also for securing it. Okay, so let's put some more around here. I don't know if it's me haven't got the strength, or it is the glue that is so hard to come out when you want it to, and when you don't want it to come out, it oozes out, doesn't it? Does it happen to you? So that will be for now. Okay, so that is done. I had to stop because my daughter was calling me, checking to see how I was doing because of the heat that we got. We got a horrendous heat, yeah, over 100 degrees, I suppose. It's over 40. But it's nice and cool in here because I kept the door shut and I got a fan in front of me. So hopefully it will stay. Don't know what the evening's like. Anyway, so I've cut my muslin cloth that matches the book. Yeah, so matches my journal, so I'm using the same thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna thread it through here. Okay, and then I'm gonna stitch it rather than glue. Okay, so you can see me. So that's what I'm going to do, and that is what I'm stitching in. Okay, so my stitching is rubbish, so don't judge me. But who cares when it is shabby vintage, isn't it? So nothing is perfect. So I will carry on just to make that secure. I've used a great big needle because I was sewing the bottom bit where it's nice and thick, so I need a long straight needle. So, wow, instead of switching it off, I thought I'd just sew it while I'm sewing and while I'm talking. So, can't wait to see this when it's finished. Hopefully it will fit in nicely. Right, so that is stitch on, so I need to hide the stitch inside, hide the knots I meant. So I'm using embroidery thread, so it's nice and thick. I like the yeah, I like the look rather than it being all thin. So okay, so I need to do the other one as well. So that one is done. So what I'll do is I'll just glue the back a bit so we can't see all the knots. Okay. Okay. So that is the back. It's the front. And let's do the other one. Can't wait to get it finished. Let's see what it's like. So that go in this one. I'm going to go back that way. Make sure that knot is inside because I want it hiding. Didn't hide it properly, so that go back out. Right. The worst stitcher in the world. When you're doing it, try to do it fast. It is. It looks messy, doesn't it? When you're doing it, you know, away from camera, you take your time, and everything else. But when you want to do it in front of a camera, you obviously try to make it a bit faster so that, you know, it doesn't take forever. But anyway, it's done. Okay. Need to come back in and hide it, not inside. Okay. So let's glue that and then we'll see if it's gonna work. Right, moment of truth. Okay, so that's that, and let's try to put this journal in. Yes, it's going in, that's good. See that close? That works. And now I need to thread this through here and then tie it. There we go. Oh, I like that very much. What I need to do is make a little bit of a fray. Try and fray it if I can. There we go. Just try and fray it. So that is my back for my journal. I'm rather pleased with that. That is the back. That is the back. I hope you all like it. Yes, I'm rather pleased with it. And obviously I will go back in and make sure everything is glue on. And secured. I'm really pleased with that. I love that. Absolutely love that. You guys need to go into the website and look at the bling. Okay, it's cheap and is great value, and you know, like I did, you got so many users. You could use just the one and still tie a knot with another ribbon. I used both, and then I got this one left, you know, that you can still add on to another project if you wanted to, you know. So yeah, so I'm rather pleased with that. Amazing. So thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you will give it a go and go and get some of your crochet trim and make some yeah, make a bag. And so I will be back very soon for another project, and like I said, it will be a snippet excuse me, a snippet row, a vintage style like this, which will be all these, you know, all the scraps and whatnot put on to go with this as well. So I'll see you again very soon. Thank you for joining me. Bye bye.